Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Milan are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
Bomo has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, the defence are going to have to keep an eye on him, Peter, because of his pace. But they'll have to be careful they don't get dragged out of position either. This guy's one of the best at using clever movement to open up pockets of space for others and drag defenders where they don't want to go.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Rafinha.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Mkhitaryan. It's a promising position. And he's whipped it across. He's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Rafinha. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a throw. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Nicely shaped ball. Rafinha aims beyond the defence. Rafinha swings in across. And it's a chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Marcó en el minuto 14.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's played through for him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Robertson. Spread neatly. Yamal. That's an excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And the shot! And that's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Tries a shot! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan have their lead. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, can he get away here? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Martinez clears without hesitation. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kupchu.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Cafu gets on his bike and on the move. Robertson calmly anticipates. Mkhitaryan. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rafinha. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tete. And Mkhitaryan, distributed tidily. And it's Mkhitaryan. Yamal. Messi. Cafu finding himself in space. Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Robertson and Neymar.
Habrá
It's
3
Robertson.
minutos de descuento.
Referee's given a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance to deliver, and the keeper beats it away. Kupchu. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Cafu. Dani Olmo. Serginho. For Olise. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Backward it goes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mkhitaryan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a goal kick. Casemiro is there, and he can pick it up. He He's had it nicked away. And he's intervened well there. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And he's in on goal! Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception, well timed.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And Burmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Olise. Serginho. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Mkhitaryan. And Rafinha. It's gone out for a throw-in. So we have movement on both benches.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And here's Wilson. Rafinha. That is a brilliant interception. Royce. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Quality ball. And here's Wilson.
Wilson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot! And it's in! But oh, it's offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Burmo, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Serginho. He has found the way through. Tacho with the slide tackle there. Olise. He's picked his way through. Olise proves just a little bit too strong. Drogba has another goal! And that's a sharp finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Barcelona
Really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Drogba! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Burmo. Last chance, perhaps. He's come in hard.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Big chance! Oh, good finish!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Sarr crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited.
Milan are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We're up and running then. Barcelona have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that...
He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's delightful. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Gol del Milan.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Neymar.
So, a breakthrough already. Burmo. He's a sharp little ball here.
Real chance! Oh, good finish. 2-0 and in next to no time.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Burmo. And this is Ronaldo.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
How's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Threads one in. Oh, he's burst through.
Chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Akanji. Kamavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence.
Shot a goal! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Casemiro over to the right flank. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. Neymar purring through the gears.
It's Neymar!
It's a loose ball.
Oh, almost a sixth.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Milan with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's got away from him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Now has he got the beating of his marker here?
Great chance!
Oh, what a big quick... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pings it, and he's following up. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rafinha. Closing in on goal.
Bono!
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear.
He's having a hit! In he goes again! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space.
Bono! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. What's going wide left?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Mkhitaryan. And this is Ronaldo. Lovely feet.
There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Camavinga. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Back on the way then. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Crunching tackle. Mkhitaryan. Akanji makes the interception. Mbappe. And this is Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And he's running through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Burmo on 2 now and looking for 3. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Mkhitaryan, chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And again! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided...
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Backward it goes. It's Mkhitaryan! And that's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. Sancho. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Camavinga. That's a good foot in there. Van Dijk. Played out to the left flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is deftly away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Burmo. So no flag here. Always goal side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's won on. Can he finish? It's a goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Marcó en el minuto 82.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Cambio de
He's
jugadores
got
en el
4.
banquillo.
That is
El dorsal 8,
remarkable.
El dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
el dorsal 5.
Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the through ball. And oh, he's all alone. Oh, he's bustling through it. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. This time, surely! And he steered it beyond the post. Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. No, that's just wide. Fernandez. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Sancho. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Messi. Será reemplazado
Just seeing the board now, it's
el
going to be
dorsal
5 extra
23.
minutes. It's Lewandowski! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Akanji, and it's Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. That's good play. And they're quick to get it back. Cristiano Ronaldo! Sancho. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Burmo, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, benvenuti al incontro
Milan
di
are
oggi
all
tra
smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy Donnarumma really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Burmo, Rafinha, he's got away, takes a shot! Goal, Milan! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely spread. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mkhitaryan. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. That's another chance. It's a goal. 2-0 and in next to no time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mkhitaryan, Rafinha. Oh, good climb! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. Milan are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And it's Robertson. That's been slipped through. And Burmo finding himself in space. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Impressive jump!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson. Messi. Now, can they get him away? On the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space.
And a header! Yes!
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh.
Decent chance! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Neymar. And Burmo. And this is Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball.
And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through, and here's Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
He's in, must be! And he is deftly away.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Knocks it into space. And the shot's on here. And Burmo. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And a goal kick. Rice. Now it's Kane. Now it's Rafinha. And he's intervened well there. And it's been shipped out wide. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Down to business again. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. He might be in here. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. And Bomo. And he's certainly onside here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Bomo. Rijkaard. For Messi. Rice. Now it's Rafinha. It's Salah!
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Bomo currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Rice. Kane going after that. Martinez. He can run onto that. And he's found a way past. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
The chance to pull further clear.
Numero 21.
That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found Bomo. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Mkhitaryan. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And a neat finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Sostituzione per il Santos. Numero 18.
Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
He's shifting through the gears here and reclaimed it in a trice. Chance! No, that's just wide.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's onside! Header! Oh, off the bar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Son Heung-min was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per il Santos. Numero 10. Messi. Lascia il campo per il numero 19.
Mkhitaryan. Rijkaard cuts it out. Here's Oyarzabal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Offside again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oyarzabal.
Il quarto uomo
There
indica
will be
4
4
minuti di
extra
recupero.
minutes. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. And Bomo, he's through on goal here. Rice. Now it's Kane. Played into space. And Bomo. So no flag here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. And that is as far as it goes. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Bomo, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Casemiro. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Yamal gets into a good position. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mkhitaryan, Neymar, Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked it up out wide. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Burmo, and there's green grass ahead of him. Dani Olmo, who is rarely short on confidence, and that was asking for too much. Mbappe, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ball's gone out of play. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Burmo. Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. And Burmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shot, surely! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's the throw. He's got away. And the shot! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Messi.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's in on goal. Milan have scored two quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Mkhitaryan. And it's Robertson. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Tete clears without hesitation. Over to the right flank. He's found space here. Big chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a key interception. Burmo. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. What a throw in. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared. At the interval, it's 2-2. And so we're off again. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, played right into his path. That is good strength. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Casemiro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. Nicely aimed pass. Cristiano Ronaldo with 2 goals already to his name. He is through here, and that's aimed into the middle. Tete makes the interception. Rafinha. Mkhitaryan. And it's Casemiro. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. Spread it left. Rashford. Lovely feet. And this is Azar. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Il numero 19, il numero 11.
He's having a good look here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Casemiro. Not the most accurate pass. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Wilson. Bomo, and he's running through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Sarr. Bomo, 2 assists to his credit already. And it's Robertson. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Azar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's straight offside. Martinez. Casemiro. Looking for a runner. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rashford. Raul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a chance for a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Wilson. Threads one in. Forced to go back.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's found a way through. Sarr unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. Serginho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's managed to get free. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Wilson. Not a hint of offside here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And it's Robertson. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bernardo Silva knocks it into space. And Burmo. That's been drilled forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Takes a shot! So close, but that is as good as it gets. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organised. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Neymar, well, played right into his path. Oh, given away, takes a shot! Goal, Milan! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yamal.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. A probing pass. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona have it back and can go again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's been played through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. And now they can... Mkhitaryan! De Jong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Mbeumo. Played into the box. Oh, important interception. Palmer gets on his bike and on the move. Neatly clipped into space. Lovely. Luis Suarez! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Casemiro. Messi. Looking for the run. And the shot's on here. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. There's no sort of quality on that. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. Tries to get it clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a searching pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Delivers the ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Serginho. Rice venturing down the left. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
De Jong. And Dixon. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Yamal is onto this. Mkhitaryan. Casemiro. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Casemiro. Messi. Palmer. Rafinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Palmer. Looking for options for... And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Deftly away. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's in one-on-one, and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Neymar. Burmo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. That is good alertness. Puyol. Suarez chasing after it. Good ball, good take. And this is Luis Suarez. Driving through the middle. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's De Jong. Passing nice and neat. And he's got away from... Tries a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there's the shot! That's got them rattled. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Driving forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Puyol cuts it out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Burmo receives it in a good position. It's Mkhitaryan! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en el Milán. El dorsal 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milan have their lead. He's found a way through.
El dorsal 13.
Tete. Can he get it through? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tete promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he is deftly away. Rice. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Tete did well to stay calm there. And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So their fourth quarter of the game. Bernardo Silva can clear it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. Robertson stood his ground strongly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Burmo knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Bernardo Silva. Plays a sharp little ball here. De Jong. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass. And this is Luis Suarez. And a chance! A wonderful effort all by himself. Suarez. That's it. There will be time for no more. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
That has not gone well. And he's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for a runner. Martinez makes the interception. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great vision. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Casemiro. And it's Mkhitaryan. Rafinha. He is through here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And we have our very first corner. Scholes can get it clear. He's shifting through the... And the shot! It's a loose ball, and it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Milan restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar clears it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's having a hit! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rafinha. And it's Mkhitaryan. And Casemiro. Neymar, given the lift of his goal, that's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed... Oh, Bono! Goal, Milan! And just like that, he's into double figures now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Half an hour played now. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Burmo. That has been slung wide. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. This is a promising build-up. He's found space here. He's got away. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to belt it away. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mkhitaryan. Distributed tidily. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. Oh, it's a great... Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has sent him sprawling. And we've reached half-time. Milan have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Back on the way then. And he's picked it up out wide. Impressive! Oh, crossbar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Yamal's cross, towering header! And again, that is frustrating.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Tete. Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. Robertson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pass somewhat off target. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Burmo. Neymar. That'll be a throw-in.
Changement pour le Milan AC. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 11.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Le numéro 22.
Oh, red, nice interception.
Le numéro 20.
Nuno Mendes.
Le numéro 14.
Nicely
Le
shaped
numéro
ball.
13. Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Milan do have
80
options available on the
607.
bench if they want to go that way. Great ball if he can get there.
Senegal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he shoots! Tete with the clearance.
Changement pour le Milan AC. Le numéro 2. Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 3. Le numéro
It's a
10.
pretty loose pass. He has found a way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Sarr. Burmo. And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. Robertson. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's picked his chance for a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a searching pass. Think through. It's out for a goal kick. Akanji calmly anticipates. Oh, that's... And the shot! And that's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Senegal drag themselves back again.
Senegal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Is there any support? Real chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Raul certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Senegal have their second corner now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Wilson. Good ball, good take. And Burmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot could be on.
3 minutes.
And he's gone direct here. That'll be a throw. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Robertson. It's Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. The end time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game? Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Things already rolling. Milan with just one principal objective, 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. He's found a way through. There's the header! It's fallen kindly here.
Corinthians definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And this is Mkhitaryan. Rafinha. Can he finish? Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
That's It's the keeper's ball. Milan are looking to go forward now. Casemiro. Oh, good-looking ball. Still goalless. Played out wide. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! And got to be quick to recover this. Fernandez. He's looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Casemiro. And Rafinha. Rafael Leao. Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha. And it's Casemiro. Ekitike. Spread to the right. Mkhitaryan. And Burmo. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Milan! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Tete did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And Burmo. That is good alertness. Well, there's the clearance. Fernandez.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's on it, can he get away? Rafinha! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Rafinha really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Burmo picks it up out wide, and he lines up a cross. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is...
Shot, surely! to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's Messi. He's got away. That's tidy. Robertson simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Casemiro. Oh, well measured. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jimenez. Robertson. Van Dijk. Jimenez. Ekitike. Rafael Leao. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. Rafael Leao. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Buchanan picks it up from the goal kick.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Burmo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Neymar. That's a simple one for the keeper. Buchanan. And Serginho. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's running away. Now can he find a finish? And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ekitike. And it's Serginho. Can he get it through? Buchanan is onto this.
Substituição no time do Milan.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 8. Casemiro. Camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21.
Burmo.
Camisa 13. Camisa 3.
And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Para o Milan. Aos 26 minutos do segundo tempo.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's quick to get rid. Burmo. And it's Fernandez. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Big chance! One-on-one! And he is dashing away. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Fernandez. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mkhitaryan. Looking to play him in. He's in one-on-one. And it shoots! And that has faded wide.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And he's managed to get free.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. And here's Messi. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi.
Foram indicados 4
Time added
minutos de
on
acréscimo.
4 minutes. Robertson. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's a cute ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. That is a brilliant interception. Fernandez. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Rooney. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests.